Reynolds goes to Carrigan. Carrigan breaks his try-scoring duck.
With both Alex Twal and Patrick Carrigan crossing over for their very first tries in the NRL, we thought we'd take a look back at those unfortunate players that spent their whole careers without scoring a try in the NRL. For this list, we will only be considering players who played at least one game in the NRL era, and the players will be in order of the amount of NRL games they have played. Some players you may never have heard of, and some players might be quite familiar, as some of them actually played representative footy, as this is Greatest Game of All, and these are 10 players that never scored a try in their whole career. Number 10, Pasami Solo, 45 games. Currently playing off the bench for the Raiders, Pasami Solo is a front rower who has recently signed with the Green Machine for the 2023 season after his 5-year, 27-game stint at the Knights. Making his debut in 2018, Solo played a majority of his career at the New South Wales Cup before playing 11 games for the Knights in 2022 and played 18 games for the Raiders in 2023. Number 9, Ricky Thorby, 45 games. Playing 21 games for the Dragons, which included being part of their 2010 Grand Final winning squad and playing 24 games for the Cowboys, Ricky Thorby was a second rower that had great potential. He was one of the most improved players in 2012, but unfortunately suffered rib cartilage damage in a round 10 clash against the Knights. His final NRL game was in 2014 and unfortunately never got to score a try after 45 games. Number 8, James Stosic, 47 games. James Stosic was a front row forward who played a total of 47 games, playing 24 games for the Sharks in 2005 and 2006, and played 23 games for the Titans for their first 2 seasons in 2007 and 2008. He also represented the New Zealand Māori team 3 times in 1999, first in Papua New Guinea. He did score a try in the Super League with Wakefield in 2009, but couldn't cross the stripe in the NRL. Number 7, Brady Mulligan, 55 games. Also scoring a try in the Super League for Wigan in 2000, front row forward Brady Mulligan didn't quite cross the line in the NRL. He played all of his 55 NRL games at the Warriors, playing 32 of those games in the NRL era, and was one of 3 players to play every game for the Warriors in 1998, along with Stacey Jones and Logan Swan. Number 6, Thomas McKay, 67 games. Currently playing for the Gold Coast Titans at the time of recording, Thomas McKay has played just the 1 game for the Titans in 2023 and played his other 66 games for the Tigers from 2019 to 2022. He missed only 1 game for the Tigers in his rookie season in 2019, which earned him the Tigers Rookie of the Year award. He did score 4 tries for Warrington in his recent 18-game stint in England, and there's still time for McKay to score a try in the NRL. Number 5, Mitchell Allgood, 71 games. Similar to McKay, Mitch Allgood also won his club's Rookie of the Year award, being the Parramatta Eels, missing 1 game all season. He represented City in the 2012 City vs Country match, replacing an injured Keith Galloway, and was a fairly consistent member of the Eels squad from 2011 to 2014. He then went across to the Super League where he scored 6 tries before he came back to play 1 game for the Dragons in 2019. Allgood also had a noticeable suspension in 2013, getting sin bin for punching Steve Maddai.
Jamie, take it back here at Jamie Bureau. That was about. And then in this one here, Jamie, go back on the chin of Steve Maddai as he came.
Number 4, Sione Katoa, 75 games. Not the current Sharks winger, instead this is the Sione Katoa who played hooker for the Panthers and the Bulldogs, playing a total of 75 games and represented Tonga 11 times, including 5 World Cup appearances. He made his debut in the final round of the 2015 season for the Panthers and would go on to play 47 games for the club before he signed with the Bulldogs for the 2020 and 2021 seasons, playing 28 games. He did score a try for Tonga in a clash with Great Britain in 2019. Number 3, Garrett Crossman, 77 games. Playing 77 games across 3 different clubs, Garrett Crossman was a front rower who, as most players on this list have done, scored a try in the Super League for Hull in 2008, but couldn't score in the NRL. He played 24 games for the Panthers in 2004 and 2005, 35 games for the Storm, playing 21 of them in their minor premiership season in 2006, and 14 in their stripped grand final win in 2007, as well as playing 18 games for the Rabbitohs in 2009 and 2010. Number 2, Scott Anderson, 79 games. Starting off his career for the Storm in 2007, front rower Scott Anderson played 28 games for the club, which included playing in their stripped 2009 premiership win. He left the following year to join the Broncos, where he played 51 games from 2010 to 2013. He finished off his career playing 3 seasons for Wakefield in the Super League, where he managed to score 2 tries.
Scott Anderson scoring 4 points is as rare as hen's teeth. There's one for the scrapbook.
Before we get to our number 1 pick, the player who has played the most games without scoring a try before the NRL era was Mark Brokenshire, who played for the Sea Eagles and the Bulldogs, playing a total of 103 games. And number 1, Ben Cross, 95 games. 95 NRL games and no tries. Front row forward Ben Cross played 8 seasons in the NRL, playing 24 games for the Raiders, 32 games for the Storm, where he was part of their strip premiership in 2007, and 39 games for the Knights. He also played 2 Origin matches for the Blues in 2008.
Debut surrounded by Sydney Roosters. Now it's Cross, who goes up the middle and almost breaks through.
He did score 2 tries in the Super League to finish off his career, but Ben Cross has played the most NRL games without scoring a try. So, what did you think of our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, chuck us a like on Facebook and this video, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel for more Rugby League Countdowns.